Good news, Pi Whales community! We're excited to announce that our YouTube videos are now translated into over 100 languages worldwide. Now you can enjoy our content in your preferred language by simply selecting your own language in the subtitles settings. Thank you for your continued support, and we hope this makes our videos even more accessible to pioneers everywhere. Now back to the video. Pioneers, the moment we've been waiting for is finally here. Pi Network Open Mainnet will launch this first quarter of 2025. After years of mining, waiting, and building a global movement, we're about to see Pi Coin hit the open market for the first time. But the biggest question now is, will you sell your Pi on the first day, or will you hold on to it for the long run? Some people are already planning to cash out immediately, hoping to make a quick profit. Others are committed to holding their Pi coins for years, believing it could reach life-changing value. And then there's a third group, those who just don't know what to do yet. Before you decide, stick around until the end of this video. We're going to break down everything. How the market will determine Pi Coin's price on day one. What history tells us from Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other crypto launches. The smartest strategies for selling or holding, and the biggest mistakes you need to avoid. This is the most important decision you'll make as a pioneer. So let's dive deep and make sure you're prepared. The psychology of selling versus holding. The first few hours of Pi Network's listing will be driven more by emotions than logic. When something new enters the market, fear, excitement, and uncertainty take over. Many people will sell simply because they don't know what will happen next. Some will panic, worried that the price might crash. Others will feel the thrill of seeing a real value for their Pi and want to take instant profits. The idea of waiting years for Pi to grow won't appeal to everyone. Some will take whatever price is available, even if it's far lower than Pi's true potential. But history shows that early sellers usually regret it. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Coin. All of them had people who sold early, thinking they were making the right choice, only to watch the price explode years later. The people who held on became millionaires. Those who cashed out too soon missed out on life-changing gains. Long-term holders, or HODlers, think differently. They don't just see Pi as a quick flip. They see its future potential, its massive community, and its role in shaping a new financial system. They understand that markets move in cycles. Initial volatility is normal, but adoption and utility drive real value over time. So the real question is, are you thinking short-term or long-term? Are you looking for quick cash, or are you willing to wait for something much bigger? Bitcoin started at just a few cents per coin. People dismissed it as worthless, and many who mined thousands of BTC in the early days sold them off for pocket change. By the time Bitcoin reached $1, some thought it had peaked. By 2017, it was $20,000. Today, it's traded for around $100,000 per coin. Imagine being one of those early miners who sold for a few dollars. Ethereum followed a similar pattern. At launch, it was under $1. Some people cashed out at $10, thinking they made a good trade. But those who held saw Ethereum skyrocket to over $4,700 at its peak. The same story repeated with Solana, Binance Coin, and many other major cryptocurrencies. The people who won big were the ones who believed in the long-term vision and held on. The question now is, will Pi follow this same pattern? If Pi Network's initial listing price starts low, will you sell out of fear? Or will you hold, knowing that its real value could take time to develop? The price of Pi Coin on day one won't be set by any single person or the Pi Core team. It will be determined by the open market. The biggest factors will be exchange listings, liquidity, demand, and trader behavior. If Pi gets listed on major exchanges like Binance and Coinbase right away, the price could skyrocket due to high demand. But if liquidity is low and sellers flood the market, we could see a price dip before a gradual recovery. Market psychology will play a huge role. If more people rush to sell than buy, the price could fall fast. But if demand is strong and buyers believe Pi has long-term value, the price will stabilize and start climbing. Whales, big investors with large amounts of capital. might also manipulate the market by buying up Pi, pumping the price, and then selling off at a higher rate, causing a temporary drop. Then there's the debate around the Global Consensus Value, or GCV. Many in the Pi community support a high valuation of $314,159 per Pi. But the reality is, open market trading depends on supply and demand. Will the world recognize Pi's value at such a high level? Or will it take time for utility and adoption to push prices higher? The first 24 to 48 hours of trading will be chaotic. There will be massive price swings, emotional decisions, and unpredictable movement. The key is to have a clear plan before that moment arrives. There's no one-size-fits-all answer. It depends on your personal situation, risk tolerance, and belief in Pi's future. Some pioneers will take a hybrid approach, selling a small percentage of their Pi to secure some profits while holding the majority for long-term gains. Others will choose to go all in on hodling, refusing to sell even a single Pi in the early days. They'll wait until the ecosystem is fully developed, major partnerships are in place, and real-world adoption drives value higher. These are the pioneers betting that Pi will become the next Bitcoin. Then there are those who will sell right away. If you're planning to sell, the best move is to avoid selling in panic. Prices will be unstable at first. If you're patient and strategic, you can maximize your gains. If you're planning to hold, be mentally prepared for volatility. The early weeks of trading will be unpredictable, but patience has historically paid off in the crypto world. Pi Network is about to enter its most important phase yet. The decision you make on day one could define your future wealth. If Pi follows the path of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other major cryptos, then today's decision is about more than just making a quick buck. Will Pi be the next big thing in crypto? Will the early sellers regret it? Will the Pi community stand strong and hold, pushing the value higher? Only time will tell. Drop a comment below. Are you selling or hodling? Let's see where the pioneers stand. Like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow Pi miners. The future of Pi is here, and this is just the beginning. Hey Pi Whales family! Today we've got some exciting news to share with you. We're launching our Pi Whales Loyalty Club YouTube membership, and it's going to take your Pi Network journey with us to the next level. Let me tell you all about this amazing new feature. You may have already noticed that little join button right next to the subscribe button on our channel page. That's where the magic happens, and here's why you'll want to click it. Becoming a member of the Pi Whales Loyalty Club is all about supporting this amazing community and unlocking exclusive perks that we've carefully designed for you. So what makes this membership so special? Well, by joining the Pi Whales Loyalty Club, you'll get access to exclusive perks you won't find anywhere else. Let's break it down. First up, VIP early viewing. Get access to our videos before anyone else. You'll be the first to know all the latest Pi Network updates, tips, and content. Next, we've got exclusive member-only live chats. During our live streams, only Loyalty Club members can chat and interact with us. Don't worry, you can still watch, but the real fun happens in the chat with our exclusive crew. And because we appreciate you, our Loyalty Club members will get special shout-outs in videos and live streams. It's our way of thanking you for being a part of the Pi Whales family. Want to help shape the future of Pi Whales content? As a member, you'll get access to exclusive polls where you can vote on what you want to see next. Your opinion matters, and we want to hear from you. Finally, priority comment replies. We'll prioritize replying to your comments to keep the conversation going. Have a question or want to share your thoughts? You'll get quick, direct responses from us. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, what if I don't join? Don't worry, nothing will change for our awesome community. All of our regular content will still be free and available to everyone. This is just a way to give extra love and appreciation to those who want to go the extra mile to support Pi Whales. And to make it even more fun, Loyalty Club members will get exclusive badges next to their name and fun custom emojis to use in comments and live chats. Show off your loyalty and stand out in the crowd. Click that join button and become a part of the Pi Whales Loyalty Club today. We're so excited to welcome you into this exclusive community. Your support means the world to us, and we can't wait to share even more exciting content with you. Thanks for being part of Pi Whales. Catch you in the next video. A big shout out to our amazing Pi Whales Loyalty Club members. Thank you for your incredible support. 고코7, 이 세상은 아름다워. 조비토 오라치온 로사린다 미하라.
Subscribe to our Pi Whales YouTube channel and earn Pi rewards.